Hello, my name is Luis Fernandez del Campo and I'm a student from RMIT University. My project is based on Barombong community which is located near Makassar City in the Philippines. This place is famous for being a fisherman village and its proximity to the ocean. Through the scope of economy and ecology, I can understand how their economy works, helping me see how their fishing industry works around town. Here, I identify the main sources of income, which are the fishing market, the boat workshop, the fishing bait store, a cyber coffee, plus other informal businesses. Through the scope of ecology, I was able to identify flooded areas that appear on the wet season several times in the year. Because of this, their main road into mainland gets flooded and becomes unable to cross. At the same time, I observed that the garbage seriously affects the town and is being settling along the Barombong coast. Due to this, the water on the river now has a high level of toxicity, making it not suitable for drinking. In addition to this, I could see how the residents want to improve, since there are people already who are trying to recycle and collect this garbage in an informal way. By analyzing the site, I chose this area to be my main focus, since the area has the least amount of intervention from RISE project. By looking through my sections, I was able to observe certain economics and environmental behaviors. In section A, I can see the relationship between the accumulation of waste in the coastline to the point where it allows the users to park their boats. And on the other side is visible the relationship between the informal settlements around the area. On section B, it explains how the traditional housing architecture is used at the moment, as well as how their structure is held up. This helps us see how they use their traditional architecture and how it responds to climate as well. Through section C, we can understand how new developments are developing through town, as well as the little economic growth it has been happening lately, due to two specific cases. The first one, the foundation is covered with vegetation, which we can see on the left side of the screen, and the second case is on the right side of the screen, which shows the foundation filled with rocks. These two examples helps us realize that uh, development is progressing slowly because of the cover of the vegetation and the people already occupying the space for the other foundation. With the help of the diagrams here, I was able to better understand the way in which ecology and construction behave in the area of interest, which allowed me to see its structure, as well as the characteristic elements that cover the area. This allowed me to see the number of current buildings that maintain the traditional architecture, which is very attractive to me, since I believe this has a better responding to the water needs. By analyzing the case studies, I was able to understand the importance that recycling can play in the local economy, as well as the environmental and social impact. As in the case of Cyber Jaja, which has reduced 1.5 tons of garbage per day, allowing residents to come with a specialized center that helps them improve their quality of life. The second case tells us about the expandable housing, which is a project of great interest to me due to its flexibility for growth of the property, as well as the production of their own food, business creation, and the ability to create their own building materials inside. In conclusion, I would like to be able to continue observing the mix that could be generated from these cases in order to propose a solution that benefits the development of the town of Barombong and its traditional architecture.